This is Srikanth Rajan from AR Pro Academy and welcome back to yet another episode of RevUp. RevUp is an initiative by AR Pro where we bring you veterans from the auto industry who share their experience and also their knowledge to help you grow in the auto industry. Like every week, we have a brand new guest today who is going to share his experience with us and of course a great deal of knowledge for us to take away from here. Before I introduce you to him, if you're not a member on AR Pro yet, go to autoretailpro.com/join us to register yourself to become a free member. Talking about today's guest, he is a veteran from the auto industry who has more than 35 years of experience purely in the HR domain. He has a great deal of experience working with multiple MNCs, and right now he's the senior VP at a multiple brand automobile dealership. So let me introduce you to him. He is Pro Lancy Gonsalves, who is the Senior VP of HR at Trident Automobiles. His entire career and experience has been in the HR department and has a great deal of knowledge in the HR department. So he's here with us to share his career path and also some best practices and other information that can be helpful to run an automobile dealership. Pro Lancy, welcome to RevUp, and it would be great to know about how your career started and how you have come to your position today.
Thank you, Srikanth, for your wonderful introduction, which is really amazing. At the outset, I thank to Europe Academy for having chosen me and invited as a guest of the day. And it's my immense pleasure and privilege to be a part of this evening. I must congratulate to Srikanth for his wonderful CSR initiatives for the Fellowship of Automobile Professionals. I thank you, Srikanth, for your such wonderful deeds. Good evening to all. I'm Lancy Gonsalves, an HR veteran having 35 years of extensive experience in the areas of human resources, personal administration, talent acquisition, talent development, performance management, employees engagement programs, compensation and benefits, statutory, employee relations, industrial relation, admin, legal, and I worked in the entire gamut of human resources and served as a catalyst for a successful HR and administration. Over the period of 35 years, I worked with some of the renowned multinational companies as well as with the reputed Indian companies as head of HR. And currently, I've been working with Trident Automobile, which is a multi-automobile dealership company, as Senior Vice President HR. About my family background, in short, my father is an ex-serviceman who has served in the Indian Army. And I'm very proud to say that my father has participated in the World War II during 1939 to 1945. And again, I'm proud to say that I am son of an ex-serviceman who served our nation. About my academic, I'm an arts graduate from St. Louis College, Bangalore during 1982, and the postgraduate diploma in industrial relation and personal management from Bharati Vidya Bhavan, Bangalore, and the postgraduate diploma in business administration from Bangalore University, postgraduate diploma with labor laws with admin laws from Annamala University, and I'm an MA from National Institute of Management. About my working experience, I worked some of the renowned multinational companies such as ITC Welcome Group. Welcome Group is a hotel division of ITC. This hotel is belong to a Sheraton Group, and I was a HR manager heading the HR function of a five-star hotel at my young age of 25 years. I also worked with Tata BP Solar, which is a joint venture between the House of Tatas as well as the British Petroleum. I was the HR head, company manufacturing solar products. I also worked for Retal India, which is a 100% subsidiary of Retal International Germany, and I was the HR head for their Indian operation. I also worked with Thermon Shipyard, which is an ICIC venture company manufacturing multi-purpose flat-bottom supply vessels and tug, and I was a HR head. Moving forward, some of the reputed Indian companies which I worked: one, Powerflow Limited, companies manufacturing copper wires, where I was a HR officer, which is my first company after my post-graduation. Later, I moved to Canara Engineering Company, companies manufacturing pressure vessels. I was a plant head HR. Moving forward, I worked with Revedal Precision Tools, which is a part of Jagadala Group. I was a HR head handling their group of companies. Moving forward, during April 2011, I got an opportunity to join for Trident Automobile. My experience was in the past from OM. Moving from OM to coming to Trident Automobile, one, I was very passionate towards automobile retail. Secondly, I have been told that Trident is a very great place to work. Because of these two reasons, I joined Trident Automobiles, and I'll be completing my decade experience shortly in Trident. Trident Automobile is a multi-automobile dealership company with the brands of Hyundai, Renault, Bharat-Benz trucks and buses, Mercedes buses, Isuzu trucks and cars. Moving forward, about my achievements. Over the period of 35 years, by working in various companies with the support from the management as well as from my stakeholders, I've done some achievements in my career, out of which few of them are: one, I designed a HR manual in most of the companies with a comprehensive of HR policies by keeping in mind the vision and the mission of the organization. The vision and mission of the organization have been transformed into implementable HR policies and guidelines. I also ensured that HR strategies as well as the organization structure should commensurate with the business strategy of the organization. I also revise the HR manual periodically based on the business needs. Moving forward, I draft the standing orders in most of the companies without taking any support from the external HR consultant. And also, the certification of those standing orders has been got it done through the Deputy Labour Commissioner, and implemented those standing orders in the organization by safeguarding the interest of both management and employees. Moving forward, I designed the performance appraisal system in a 90-degree, 180-degree, as well as in 360-degree. 90-degree performance appraisal basically for the categories of housekeeping staff, washing staffs, drivers, and some of the unskilled categories. Whereas for 180-degree performance appraisal, which are designed for executives and managers, and the 360-degree performance appraisal, which are designed for senior management team. And by applying the right methodology, we implemented the performance appraisal in most of the organization in a most accurate manner. Prepare the job responsibilities and specification across the organization in all levels. And from the job responsibilities, KRA has been arrived, that is the key results area, and also performance review has been carried out in consultation with the management by fixing a target versus achievement monthly, vertical wise, individual wise. In certain companies where I worked, we introduced a balanced scorecard and the performance review was carried out based on the balanced scorecard method. I contributed a lot for training in most of the organizations. The organization which I worked, most of them ISO certified companies. So I designed the process model of training as per the ISO standard, and also the competency model has been prepared by preparing a skill setting in all level across the organization. And also the skill mapping has been done on the current employees with the gap analysis. We prepare the training calendar by identifying internal and external faculties. By imparting the training and by achieving the skill, we met the organization objectives in most of the organization. Form the various small group of activities in the organization, such as quality circle, productivity circle, Kaizen circle, fire system, and works committee. In that small group of activity, I involve the employees on day-to-day operation, and through the employees' contribution, we made a lot of improvement in the organization by improving the quality of products and services. And we made the organization so vibrant through employees. I contributed a lot for recruitment in most of the organization and brought a lot of senior management team on board through my contacts. In turn, they were value added to the business. In most of the company, I reduced the employees' attrition rate by fine-tuning the recruitment and training process and also fine-tuning the exit formality process. And this I was able to do with the support from all my stakeholders in the organization. Handled all statutory compliance connect to the Factory Act, Shops and Commercial Establishment Act, Industry Dispute Act, Payment of Wages Act, Minimum Wages Act, Payment of Bonus Act, and Provident Fund Act, Yes Act, and so on, without any deviation and put for the organization in a right direction. I represented various domestic courts such as Labor Department Court, Jilla Panchayat Court, Taluk Court without taking any support from any lawyer. I only prepare the petition, counter statement, IA applications, affidavit, given evidence, cross-examine all the witnesses, and dispose the cases by favoring to management. Most of the companies where I worked, we had trade union. I created a harmonious relation in the organization with the trade union and maintain a high productivity in the organization. Periodically, based on their chart of demand, I negotiated them internally even by conducting a bilateral meeting, and arrived at the wage settlement, which was very productive and signed before the Assistant Labour Commissioner under the Section 23 of the Industrial Dispute Act of 1947. Periodically, I conducted the Employee Satisfaction Survey to measure the employee satisfaction level in the organization. And based on the gaps, we have fine tuned the HR practices. This I was able to do it with the support from all my stakeholders. In my current company at Trident Automobile, I won the Trident Ambassador title continuously for 6 years from 2014 to 2019. During 2013, our board of directors have released a HR policy which is a contest for the Trident Brand Ambassador title. The people who are selling the maximum cars will be given the title of Trident Brand Ambassador. Contest is for 12 months from January to December. And in this contest, everyone can participate except direct sales and pre-owned car. From 2014 to 2019, I sold the maximum cars and got the title of Trident Brand Ambassador. Even in 2020, I sold the maximum cars, which I'm going to get a title during the annual day celebration, which is being taking place in 2021 November. During the annual day celebration, the ambassador is going to get a title given by the directors in an open forum by putting a blazer and by giving a trophy and with a gift check. In Trident, I contributed not only for HR, I contributed for business, that is sales, after sales, pre-owned car, and all auxiliary business. And by contributing in a 360 degree, I become a best business partner in Trident.
Fantastic. That was great to know about your entire journey, and also it is great to know about your contribution to multiple departments, even though you were from the HR. Since you have a major experience in the HR department, could you tell me what are the different kinds of activities that can be done to ensure that an organization is a fantastic one to work at?
To make any organization a great place to work, such organization should have a very good culture, very good professionalism, very good ethics, and very good teamwork. Such culture, professionalism, ethics, and teamwork always have to come from the core management team. Core management team consisting of board of directors, business heads, vertical heads, managers, and the HR leaders of the organization. And they are the custodian and guardian of the culture. And in turn, they have to make the organization a great place to work. In a great place to work, all managers will work like leaders, and they are the value added to the business. In a great place to work, there will be always a high productivity, and the productivity will come from training and skill enhancement. Skill enhancement comes from whatever training is being imparted in that organization. It could be on-job training or could be a classroom training. In a great place to work, there will be always a win-win approach in the organization from top to bottom, that is from CEO to employee level. Everyone will contribute the best to improve the quality of product and services. In a great place to work, always the best idea will win. But in a weak company, only the politics will win. To call any organization a great place to work, such organization should be very strong from three perspectives. One from the organization perspective, second from the customer perspective, third from the employee's perspective. From the organization perspective, organization should have a good qualitative products and services. These products and services to be delivered to the customer within the time frame as promised to the customer with zero defect. Organization should have a very good reputation in the market. There should be zero accidents in the organization. Organization should have a good compensation and benefit package for their employees. There should be good HR policies should be in place and same to be implemented in an unbiased manner. Recruitment and selection should be in an unbiased manner. In the organization, there should be always a small group of activities such as fire circle, productivity circles, Kaizen circles, works committee, quality circles, and in those circles, employees' participation is a must. Through the employees' participation, by improving the quality of product and services, even they can also make an organization a great place to work. There should be good employees engagement programs in that organization. Moving forward from the customer perspective, the customers of the organization, by and large, they should be a satisfied customers. Customer satisfaction level in achieving in terms of sales satisfaction index and service satisfaction index should be really good. Moving forward from the employee's perspective, employee satisfaction level should be very good in that organization. Employees should not be over ambitious by switching over the job very often for better prospect, and the employees attrition rate should be within the industry norms. Managers should treat the employees with dignity and respect. Any disciplinary issues in that organization that should be dealt in a fair manner. If you have all these qualities in the organization, certainly we can call such organization a great place to work.
I absolutely agree with you. We need to bring in such practices in every automobile dealership to ensure that the employees there are kept happy and, of course, they can all grow together. Talking about the other part, I'm sure the HR department in an automobile dealership also faces a lot of challenges. What are the major challenges that you face in your department?
The challenges facing by the automobile dealership companies from an HR perspective, I can classify it mainly into three categories. One, there is a shortage of skilled manpower in the market, especially in the areas of sales consultant, service advisors, service technicians, body shop mechanics, tinkers, and painters. These category of people are not available easily in the market. Under the circumstances, HR managers are putting the best efforts by sourcing the profile from the various job portals and also through employee referral scheme. And when they bring 10 people on board, 20 people will leave. That's mainly because there is genuinely shortage of such category of people in the market. Under the circumstances, my recommendation is that the dealership company have to do a campus drive by doing a campus interview by visiting to various educational institutes such as ITA, diploma, and degree colleges, and by selecting the right trainees, by imparting training, by nurturing through the skilled trainers, we can groom them in the organization. By doing so, definitely dealership company can overcome from the challenge of shortage of skilled manpower. Moving forward, the second challenge is that the poor integrity issues from some of the employees up to the level of managers in few dealership companies. We have been getting an email communication very often from few of the dealership by informing that the employees up to the level of managers have indulged in poor integrity issues by communicating with a photograph with a detail of fraudulent activities in which they indulge, advising the dealership companies not to hire such people. Moreover, the dealership companies collectively created a red alert website in which a lot of such profiles have been uploaded with their photograph. Anyway, this is not a good sign. Integrity is supposed to be inbuilt with the people. If the candidates are really good, if they lack in integrity, we should not hire them, we should reject. Under the circumstances, my recommendation is that before bringing on board the new joinees, a thorough reference check shall be done. And moreover, the dealership company have to fine-tune on all their process so that there should not be any scope for fraudulent activities to anyone. By doing so, definitely we can overcome from the challenge of poor integrity issues. Moving forward, the third challenge facing by the automobile dealership companies is that high employees attrition rate, which is an open secret. We should make a study and analysis why the people are leaving and where they are going. And also by fine-tuning the recruitment and training process, and also by fine-tuning exit interviews and HR practices, definitely we can reduce the employees' attrition rate and we can bring the attrition rate within the industry norms.
Of course, it's absolutely important to follow such steps to ensure that these major challenges are kept at bay. Thank you for the information. So, according to you, what are the best practices that every HR department should follow to make the organization a fantastic one?
Over the period of 35 years, by working in the various companies, we boost the morale of the employees by implementing some best HR practices, out of which few of them are. One is the morning prayer. To enrich the work environment, in most of the organization where I worked, we had a morning prayer before the employees getting into their workstation. They will assemble in a common area where we pray together, followed by national anthem. This is a leadership prayer, hence we pray without pointing out the name of the God. Attendance is compulsory, even senior management, team members such as directors, business heads, and unit heads, they are also the part of the morning prayer. After the national anthem, either a business head or a unit head or a HR head will address to the gathering and also announce the list of birthdays of the employees on that day. All will greet and felicitate by singing birthday song. And this is a way we enrich the work environment. Moving forward, the second best HR practice we had in most of the companies, that is a performance dinner. To boost the morale of the high performance in the organization, we used to identify the best performers across the organization in all verticals and invite them for a performance dinner. The directors, business heads, and unit heads are also the part of the felicitation followed by dinner. The company which I worked, some companies used to have a performance dinner on a monthly basis, some others quarterly and half-yearly basis. Moving forward, the next best HR practice, which was the annual employees grand lunch. We used to host the employees an annual grand lunch across the organization for all employees, including the contract employees, which has motivated a lot in the organization. Moving forward, the annual sports event. To motivate the employees, we used to conduct the annual sports event in a grand way by conducting both indoor as well as outdoor. The indoor games such as carom, chess, TT, badminton, single, double and mixed double. And the outdoor events such as volleyball, cricket and athletics. And especially for ladies, we used to organize the throw ball. Employee satisfaction was very high from all these events. The winners and runners-ups used to give the gift or awards during the annual day celebration. Annual day celebration to create a bonding relation and also to create a sense of belongingness of the organization. We invite all employees and their family members. The distributions of awards and recognition is a part of function, followed by cultural events and dinner. Education awards for the employees' children. We encourage for the employees' children to score distinction in their education. Such employees' children to secure distinction in the areas of SSLC, PUC, degree, post-graduation, ITA, diploma, and engineering. We invite them at our corporate office along with their parents for a felicitation. During the felicitation, we'll handle them the gift check. The directors and the business head also interact with the employees' children and find out their aspiration and also giving suggestion how to achieve their dreams. The program was followed by high tea. Motivation for employees' children. We motivate the employees' children by inviting them for a painting competition and also by conducting various games. The winners and runner-ups used to get the gift on the same day, and all children used to get a participation gift. Multi-incentive systems for the employees. Most of the organization where I worked were a multi-incentive system for the employees, which has motivated a lot. When I compare and see in the automobile dealership company, we have a huge incentive systems such as sales incentive system, service advisor incentive system, washing staff incentive system, and service technician incentive, body shop mechanic incentive, tinkers, painter incentive, car care incentive, extended warranty incentive, telecallers and call center incentive, and if I add all auxiliary business incentive, definitely it crosses more than a dozen incentive, which really motivates a lot in the automobile dealership company. Moving forward, most of the company where I worked, we had a multi-insurance coverage for their employees. But some of the insurance coverage used to do it. One is the Mediclaim policy. Mediclaim policy used to take it for the employees who are out of the ceiling limit of ESI. The hospitalization benefit is providable under this policy, and we used to cover not only the employees, family members, and parents also used to cover. The second policy used to take it, that is a personal accident policy, which covers the life of the employees and also it covers the hospitalization due to accident. Third policy used to take it, the group insurance policy from LIC, where the life is covered of the employees. And the fourth policy used to take it, group gratuity linked with LIC, where the employees' gratuity has been insured. And in case something goes wrong for their life, the gratuity is paying by the LIC from the date of joining to till the date of retirement. And also used to take a policy of Employees Compensation Act policy. Again, this policy used to take it for the employees who are outside the ceiling limit of ESI, where the life is covered. Moving forward, we used to provide a multi-loan for the employees. Some of the loan used to give it for the employees, education loan, hospitalization loan or a medical loan, marriage loan, and the festival loan with the specific terms and conditions. We used to have a monthly open forums in the organization. Open forum used to conduct by the unit head as well as HR head. Employees can raise any grievances openly without any fear, and all grievances used to redress openly with fairness. However, do's and don'ts are applicable for the forum. And this HR practice of open forum we had only in one company, that is ITC Welcome Group, where I worked. We used to give a lot of encouragement for the employees to buy two-wheelers, four-wheeler by providing the best subsidy with the specific terms and conditions. We are also providing the housing facilities as well as accommodation facilities for a certain category of employees with the specific terms and conditions. We are providing the long service award for the employees for a completed 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and so on. The service awards consisting of gift check as well as trophy. Companies to arrange an annual picnic for the employees and their family, which has motivated a lot in the employees' family. Foreign trips for the employees who have completed 3 years and above. Here, foreign trip is not only applicable for managers, even all category like housekeeping staff, drivers, washing staff, those who completed 3 years and above, they are eligible. And this HR practice exclusively we had only at Trident Automobile, which is my current company where I worked, which has motivated a lot for the employees, especially in the low category of employees. Employees Annual Skill Fest competition. We used to organize the employees annual Skill Fest competition in all levels. Large number of employees used to participate in this competition, and winners and runner-ups used to give a gift check during the annual day celebration. Most of the company where I worked, we had a catering facilities and also the transport facilities. We improved the canteen facilities by improving the quality of food through the canteen committee, and also the transport facility has been improved, which has motivated a lot in the organization in a great extent. The most of the company where I worked, we were a performance-driven company, and we used to do a performance appraisal and performance management system on time, and providing the increments and promotions, career progressions, and all benefits on time, which has motivated a lot in the organization. We give a cash award for the employees who have been blessed with a newly born baby. Companies to provide gift check for the employee's marriage. The check is to handed over during a marriage function by the senior member of the company. We used to conduct the employee satisfaction survey periodically to measure the employee satisfaction level. And based on the gap, we used to fine tune the HR practices in the organization. Apart from these standard policies, we do have other policies also, such as leave policy, business travel policy, and whistleblower policy, code of ethics, etc.
Thank you for all that information, Pro Lancy Gonsalves. In fact, it was a pleasure having you on our show, and that I'm sure will give a lot of information to all the members who are watching us. So, team, I'm sure you enjoyed the show, and let us thank Pro Lancy for the time taken to give us all this information. And I'm absolutely sure that we need to bring in more such policies into every automobile dealership to make it a fantastic place to work at. And we will soon come up with days where we'll have more people coming into the auto industry, especially in the retail sector. So, team, that was an informative show. Okay, so before we go ahead, do remember to press the like button and share this video with your friends and colleagues in the industry. And this could be helpful to a lot of them. With that, this is Srikanth Rajan signing off until we catch up on the next show with a brand new guest. Goodbye.